What's up, family? It's your boy, Bill, on the budget, back with another video. Hey, look, man, I made a lot of progress. Well, I made a little progress, but the sun in my eyes, man. Yeah, the sun out down here. Y'all see all that sunshine behind me? Man, it's about 57 degrees today down here in North Carolina. I know y'all get tired of hearing me say it, man, but I just have to tell y'all that we got good weather down here, man, to work on our projects, and the day is no waste of a day. So I'm gonna get right on to this video, man, and show y'all some of the things that I got done on the day. Well, first, let me start around here and to let y'all know now, this is pretty much markup stuff. When you building anything, man, you got to mark stuff up, and then you got to come back and finalize it. So let me just turn this camera around. Okay, I got the radiator sitting down in here, but this particular radiator, and it come out of a 65. I got that from one of my subscribers, Al, down in the Hope Mills area, man. He blessed me with it. With this particular LS swap setup, I had to notch out my frame so I could sit the radiator down where the original purchase for the radiator go. I had to notch that out right around here, which this is just, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit more. But what I'm gonna do is, once I get it cleaned up and I know that I got the room that I need to have, I'm gonna come back. I got some 1/4-inch plate material, and I'm gonna make me a plate, and I'm gonna round these corners off, because you don't never want to leave a corner like that where it been cut, because it would easily, the crack would start right here and it could spread, especially around these steering boxes, man. These trucks was bad about the steering box cracking the frames right here anyway. So especially in the square bodies. So what I'm gonna do is, I got a 1/4-inch plate material. I'm gonna make me up a plate, and I'm gonna weld it all the way around, give it a finished edge, and I'm gonna put the strength back in it, and it'll probably be stronger there than it was before I ever cut it. But I'm gonna do both sides like that. Okay, now this bottom radiator hose has been a piece of work. I got some part numbers off the internet this morning that had some Deco hoses that fits in there. But what I done was, I bought the swivel neck, and what I want to do is, I want to get that neck turned down, pointing down, and hopefully I can just have a little short U hose to go from that radiator to my neck. But I'm gonna see how that work, and I got it coming in the mail. This radiator not having a place for me to put my steam port, so I bought the little fitting from Amazon, which, you know, don't mind these old clamps. Like I said, I'm gonna have a brand new radiator hose. I'm just marking stuff up right now. And see this steam port that's coming here, I got the fittings to screw in here and to connect my steam port. I wished I would have bought an elbow, so it'll fit a lot neater. But nevertheless, I can make that work. with what I got. But that's just where I'm at, and I got to do a little work up here. See, you see these LS swap vehicles on the internet, and everything, man, look like it's so pristine. But man, somebody put in a lot of work, a lot of homework, a lot of labor, some money. This stuff ain't for the faint of heart, man. It could really get frustrating if you let it, but sometimes you just have to jump around. You got to do it all anyway. So sometimes you got to jump around and come back to something so it won't frustrate you. But yeah, I got to do that and get that radiator like I want it. But first of all, the first thing I'm gonna do is set my nose back up on there so I can make sure of what I got. But that's the type of stuff that you have to do. And of course, y'all seen where I put the steering wheel in. I don't know how well you can see it down in there, but you see that shaft? I bent that thing, man. Yeah, you can see it down in there. Let me back it up a little bit. And it works, man. Going straight down to the transmission. And you can see that it works fine. So I got that taken care of. Now the next thing that I'm starting to work on is that. That's my next project. It's starting to get this thing wired up. As you see, I got my little universal wire harness laid out here, and it's pretty straightforward. If you know anything about wiring, it's pretty straightforward. And if you can read and comprehend a blueprint and instructions, man, then it really shouldn't be that hard to do it. But that's what I'm doing next, man. I really want to come in here and start doing some sanding. It's a lot of work, man. I don't even want to get discouraged talking about it. It's just, I'm excited to do it. I'm planning on coming in here and putting a double DIN radio in here. I got a nice Pioneer double DIN, and I wanna go ahead and get this dashboard sanded down and primed out where I can cut for my double DIN radio. But yeah, that's coming in the very near future, at least a mock-up. But yeah, like I said, I got the instructions and stuff, and I got my light switch already in there. I already had it starting with the key. So what's next is I got to put my wiper motor switch in there, and then I'm gonna put me a lighter where I can charge my phone and stuff in it. But yeah, that's coming along. Now I'm gonna get down on this ground, but I'm not gonna let y'all hear me grunting because I'm tired today. So I'm gonna get down on the ground and I turn y'all right on. Okay, the other day I was under here trying to show y'all my exhaust pipes in my transmission cross member. And so I figure I get down here on the ground. I still got to drill a couple of holes and put some bolts in it. That's why I got it kind of clamped down with my vice grips. But you see the clearance that cross member is giving me? That's going to be real neat, real trick, man. So, you know, I'm starting to do a little exhaust pipe work. But I want to show y'all what I started, what I got marked up that I'm done today. And I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about it. Now, y'all know that this truck has leaf springs up under it. So it don't have trailing arms. Because it don't have trailing arms, man, look what I was able to do with that cross member. Let me try to adjust this phone, this camera. You see, that's where the trailing arms supposed to have went. But look at that. You see those things there? See that exhaust pipe through there? Pretty straight shot, ain't it? Pretty straight shot. What I done was, get this camera right. I took and cut the hose out and put some pipe in it to reinforce that back. I mean, I guess it don't really have a big purpose other than the dry shaft loop, being that I don't have trailing arms. But I wanted to put the strength back into the cross member, and so I added the round pipe back in it. Yeah, see, that's the round pipe that I had, and you see it's about a 1/4 inch thick. But I cut that and I welded it back in the holes where I cut out. And I did that because I want to be able to tuck my exhaust up as tight as I can up under the truck. I might want to lay it down on the ground, you know what I'm saying? I want to lay it out. I think that's what they call it. And you see mine laid out, something done broke on the suspension, because I don't play that, but it is what it is. Now, the next thing that I want to do is, let me come around the other side. I want to mount my shocks. They got to go up here, my brackets and stuff. They got to go up and be mounted so I can do my shocks. That's the next thing that I got to do. And then I got to start a brake system on this truck. I don't have nothing as far as brakes all together, so that's the next thing I need to do is get a master cylinder and brake lines and stuff and start plumbing this thing up, because this truck is actually transmission lines away from being able to move it. And that's a milestone. We know it run, but now I got the transmission in it. And, oh yeah. And I got the gas tank in it. So I got the lines and stuff already hooked up. I got my filler neck in there. And see, this is what I wanted to do. You know. But that's gonna be a little flap on the floor of the bed. I lift that up and I'll be able to get to that to the fuel cap to put fuel in it. And I told you, man, it's a nice little setup. And I don't know if you can see how I got it mounted in. I bolted a plate on the bottom of the frame. See my fingers there? I bolted a plate, 1/4-inch plate, all the way down the side. And then I came on the top side with another 1/4-inch plate. This one here with a bolt. And it sandwiched it down. And you see I got rubber where it ain't gonna squeak. And so I don't have any I don't have any straps on this tank. It's like a strapless bra. No straps. And what I done was I put a little weld on the nuts on the top side, and all I have to do is take the nuts off the bottom, and the whole plate and everything will drop down, and I don't have to worry about holding the nut up at the top with a wrench if I have the bed already on. So I thought that was, pretty neat. I seen a lot of guys do a lot of different things, and I'm a believer, man, that you watch stuff on YouTube, you get ideas from people, but then you got to put your own little flair to it. But yeah, that's what I got. So I'm steady working a little bit on the exhaust, which I don't need them to move it. But if I find me some more pipe, which, I'm going to do it on a budget. I go down to LKQ somewhere. If I see some stuff under a car, man, I cut it off, $15, $20, $25. I might get enough the pipe to get back out here to where I'm going to put mufflers at. But I might even do a X pipe under there, fabricated with these Smithsonian hands if I find the right type of stuff, man, to make it happen. But that's where I'm at. So I still got a lot of welding to do, which I want to bring my old stick welder out where I can get me some good. I like welding some things with my stick welder. Here's my old trusted That's what I got. And y'all see it? Argon. Yeah. 24 thousandths wire in it. I would love to put 30 in it to do some of the welding that I want to do, but I'm not gonna buy no 30 because I got a big old 10-pound spool of 24 in it. So what I'm gonna do is I pull my stick welder out. I got a Century stick welder, and I pull it out and weld those brackets on. I need to do a little more welding up there on them circles that I put in, and then I got to weld these spring perches onto the rear end. So I really want to burn them good so that whenever I'm out there and I run across my boy Ray down there in St. Paul, that 73, and I hit this 65, I don't want to spin the rear end in the U-boats because I didn't weld it good. But yeah, y'all see, I got a lot done. I got a lot to do. It's not for the faint of heart. If you're scared, don't even try it, man. If you're impatient, don't even worry about it. Go buy you one already finished. But I enjoy what I do. I enjoy making the videos of doing it, and it's been a pretty good little project, man. But I still got a long way to go, and I'm getting there. So I got on this old bright yellow today. Somebody said they thought I was a superhero in this yellow out there, but man, do y'all see this old yellow, man? It's all dirty, Got old welding burns in it, man. this yellow been around a long time. It done seen a lot of projects. But y'all see that I'm headed somewhere. You know, I just got to get there. And if I keep plugging along with it, I get there. So hopefully the next video I have something new to show y'all guys, man. The weather been raining here and some days and nice, and you know, so it's not summertime yet. All of this work that I'm doing right now is actually bonus work. It's work that I didn't expect to be able to do, but I'm getting it done this time of year. So I'm happy with that. But it's time to start putting everything back up. Wire harness, I'm putting that in next. Got a lot of welding I still need to do. That's next on the horizon. I love to get this dashboard, sand it down. I'm gonna probably have to take the windshield out of it eventually, you know, but it need a new one anyway. I just put it in there because it sits outside all the time. I got my linkage made. That's pretty neat, boy. You see that bending? She right, man. I like that. I got the radiator notched out. I'm dealing with the hoses. I should have the thermostat housing that swivels. I should have that tomorrow. And I guess you can say that's all, folks. Like old Buzz Bunny and them say. But yeah, that's what I got, ladies and gentlemen. And I just want to say to all of my new subscribers, hey, listen, man, y'all hang around for a while. It's going to get interesting, man. It's going to be, stuff going to start moving here pretty quick in the very near future. And y'all that been with me from the beginning, when this thing used to sit on blocks, the cab, when I needed a new frame, I appreciate y'all guys hanging around with me, man. It's been fun, it's been interesting, and I think that I'm getting it done. And so, you know, just stay with your boy, and we're gonna make some content. So until the next video, I like to say, peace.